today. I'm so sorry for being just a tad bit late. Actually, I'm going to start pushing this show back to about 5:30 and then eventually to 6 so I could go live 6 and 7. You know, that way we, keep them together instead of that big gap. You know what I'm saying? So just be prepared, all right? We're just going to inch y'all back just a little closer, all right? I see y'all with the wine glasses and everything. I can drink too. I sure can. It's time. The UTI is gone. Hopefully it doesn't return. I'm back drinking my gallon of water a day, so I don't have those issues wiping from front to back. You know what I'm saying? All the above and making sure that my husband is as clean as possible, okay, when he does any insertion, whether it's hand or third leg, okay? All right, listen, we got a full show for you guys today. We got a special guest with us, Relly B. Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Where the money reside? Yes, we do. Apparently, so I had to get in there. I did. I had to get in his ass like how these queers be in that hole. You know what I'm saying? I had to dig in that hole because there was a clip that surfaced on social media of him all in a black woman's face like this, and he sat her down. He said, I'm from, what did he say? Baton Rouge, and he sat her down. So I watched the clip. I said, I know damn well this man ain't got no clout. And I forgot who put him on. So I called him on over in here to the wine cellar, and we're going to add this here worldwide, okay? So we streaming everywhere, right? Because I needed him to answer these questions because I noticed a lot of times, y'all ain't ready, and I'm back yelling. I'm going to be myself. I can't help it. Y'all just turn your volume down. Listen, I'm country. I yell when I'm just having a regular conversation. They hear me in the grocery store, at the gas station. They hear my conversations in the next car at the red light when I'm in my car and the windows up, okay? That's how loud I be yelling. I was just yelling at my auntie because somebody, real quick before I get into this really show, somebody done called my auntie to tell her that we lying on her over here on the internet. Remember when we did our show on Wednesday and the nurse was doing the gangster lean? You remember we was talking about the Somas and the Percocets and the nurses just falling asleep after they paid for their degrees at one of them colleges that just got indicted? I'm sorry, gas station schools? Yeah, somebody done called her and told her I was lying on her. So I had to send her the clip. She called me from the heart surgeon's room. I said, ain't you supposed to be working on somebody's heart? What is you doing? What is you doing? She said, well, I was told you were talking mess by me. I said, anything I say to you, I said to your face. So yeah, I told them you popped a pill or two. Yeah, I did. I told them you fall asleep while washing dishes. I did. I told them you bleached all my clothes pink. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I did. I said it. The perk lean. Right. And she watched it. She was like, man, it was funny. But listen, don't be out here telling them how I keep my jobs and my license. I said, well, I had to put the nurses on. You know what I'm saying? Spending 15 grand or whether you go to school for real. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot. That listen, you shouldn't have to lose your job over no pill. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to do that. Somebody's when I thought you might get a call. Yeah, I got a call, and I know who did it. I got a feeling I know who did it, okay? Because she messy just like me. She gave birth to me, and she messy. She can't help it. You know what I'm saying? That's why we don't get along, because I'm messy, she messy. But we're going to see who's going to be messier, okay? And before I got off the call, she asked me for $100. I gave it to her. Sure did. I was like, what you going to use it for? Huh? Lunch. I said, $100 for lunch? Ooh, it's getting expensive out here. Expensive. Okay, listen, we got a full show for y'all today, okay? We're going to be talking about Tamron Hall having to defend who she is. Just like I'm having to defend me yelling, okay? I'm not doing that no more. So she's having to defend to critics who she is and why she do what she do. And I got some words for that, okay? We're also going to be discussing Kylie Jenner and this here lie she done told. We actually got 2 topics on Kylie Jenner, okay? Her dating a white boy now for the first time in her life, okay? And also her, I don't know who asked her or why she came out to lie and say that people think. We'll talk about it. It's got to do with this plastic surgery. And then we're going to be discussing is it Cenat? Yo! Yeah, they done banned him. And he was like, yo! Right after they deleted that damn Twitch, okay? Man went down. Man down. All right, we're going to be discussing that. And we got a full interview with Mr. Relly B, okay? Where the money reside. Because he has some questions to ask. Because I feel that once these LGBTQ get on, okay, and they use our love, the love, okay, of the black women, same way these black men be doing, whether they gay or straight, they all of a sudden forget who put them on. And so I appreciate Relly B, okay, after black people that put him on, now he want to try to sit a black woman down with his finger, looking as if he was about to put hands on her. And I had to call him to the show to ask him, was he going to put hands on her, okay? So we got his side coming up here later in the show. And then, of course, we're live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on TashaKLive.com with our uncensored, raw, unfiltered. Y'all know what goes down over there. I can't say it over here because I will be saying, yo! Yeah, I ain't trying to get banned, okay? So you know how it is. We have freedom of speech, but just not the free part. Okay, now, it's expensive out here to talk. You better ask me. So without further ado, you guys know that we have to take a moment to thank our sponsors, all right? Which means they keep me from begging, okay? We got some sponsors that we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass to. We'll be right back. Let's go. It was your ex-husband whom you believe you contracted HIV from.
I did.
Okay. And that is no question about that. He was the one that gave it to you. Mm-hmm. And on top of that, he was sleeping with your father.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna have to go all the way back because that's a lot. That's a lot. And you're only 26 years old.
When I was young, my mom was married into a family. I didn't really know my dad. My dad went to prison for touching on other people's children.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So is he a registered sex offender?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So the fact that he's a bishop and they were still like poking at him because he's a bishop and he's a registered sex offender and he's still a bishop. When I say somebody believing incest, meaning that they know that's their niece, they know that's their cousin, they know that's their children, and they sleeping with them.
Okay, so the cousin, he never penetrated you vaginally?
Only my butt.
What?
And my mom, and God bless the day, my dad, they took me to my first appointment in Jacksonville. And I'm thinking I'm just, going to check on baby, and this is the first grandbaby, so everybody excited. So by my mom being a prophet, it's like she knew something. And I didn't realize it until now. Mm-hmm. But when looking back at my photos, I was like really skinny. And I've never been skinny in my life.
You were told that you were HIV positive. They didn't request that your husband come in to get tested? Because normally they tell you to notify all your partners. Did you tell him to come in and be tested?
No, I just immediately got the police in. Because he told me he had it. And he had it for many years.
When did he tell you he had it?
The same day I found out I was positive. It was an advocate on this side, my mom was on this side. And I called him and I said, so when you was going to tell me? And then he said, tell you what? I said, so when you was going to tell me? And then he said, tell you what? And I said, nigga, don't play with me. When you was going to tell me? Tell you. And he said it again. I said that you gave me HIV. And his response was, no, babe, no. I said, nigga, don't play with me. He said, who you around? I lied. I said, nobody. He said he knew he had it, and he had it for years. So I took that information, I gave it to Tallahassee Police Station, they investigated, and they found out.
Let's put the wine down for a second, because at times like this, we need to take a shot of the olive leaf extract, because the olive leaf boosts our immune system and has been known to reverse high blood pressure, lupus, diabetes, and certain cancers. Check them out at myoliveleaf.biz to learn more and to order, or simply click the link below in the description box. Now back to the wine. And we're back, okay? I hope you got your wine. I got mine, okay? I seen y'all in the comments. Y'all are just winos. You know people won't come on my platform because of y'all. Do you know that? Do you know they are scared of us? They think we about to set them up. Now, granted, I have done a few setups in my day, okay? Because some people need just a little setup, okay? I'm about to break the desk. I done got the chair now. I'm about to break the desk. Now, and so, yes, they are real scared. They ask me, what did I do? They always ask me, what did I do? Why are you calling me? I said, we just want to get to know you. They ain't nothing, but there's always just a little something. I'm going to ask them the questions they don't normally be asked. People scared to ask them. That's why I'm here defending Tamron Hall today. But before we get on to Tamron Hall, let's go on and start with Kylie Jenner, because I just can't believe the lies. No, the before and after the other one. Yes. Because that's a lie, too. We're going to talk about that lie. Now, in White Wine News, if you are a member of our site, TashaKLive.com, you will know what I'm saying in White Wine News. Should I describe it more, or do y'all just get it? Okay? Now, hopefully I ain't got to give a whole lesson. I need to put a whiteboard back here so I can do, illustrations. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to assume that y'all know what I say when I say in White Wine News. On TashaKLive.com, they know it. All right? It's cold. It's cold language. Now, Kylie Jenner opens up about the misconceptions that she's had so much surgery on her face. And ears, too. But she forgot about those, okay? Yeah, I guess maybe she thought her ears was in the front of her face. She said, y'all said face, not head, okay? Now, I don't know who asked her this, but apparently she says, I think a big misconception about me. Let me look at her. Y'all look at her, okay? About me. Damn, I need some glasses. You know how you start to get older in age, you know what I'm saying? And you got to pull it back like this. Hold on. That's what Vogue Me is for. So, she says, I think a big misconception about me is that I've had so much surgery on my face and that I was some insecure person. Okay? And I really wasn't. Yeah, I love full lips and I wanted full lips, but growing up, I was always the most confident person in the room. Don't look like confidence at the top, though. But we'll keep reading, all right? She also says, I was the girl performing for everyone. We know. That's how you got Tiger. At an underage. Allegedly. I had one lip insecurity. Not two lips. One lip. Okay? She said I had one lip insecurity thing. So I got one lip filler. Okay? And it was the best thing I've ever done. I don't regret it, but I always thought I was cute. I don't know who told you that, like we didn't. Now she grown now. So if she was a child, obviously this topic wouldn't be on the channel. But she grown now. And she brought it to the forefront. So it's not like I'm just bullying her, because that's not what's going on here. We're just critiquing what she said here that nobody asked her ass, okay? Now, I don't know if she think, what does they call that thing that people suffer from? Body dysmorphia, okay? I think it's a really deep-rooted thing, because I think she's so engulfed in her own body dysmorphia that we think we can't see what we see. Like we don't know a little work when we see it. Okay, take my hair for instance, right? Look at it. I ain't seen Keisha. I ain't seen the master stylist, right? But y'all think that I somehow have had my hair done. Don't it look like I got it done? Take a look at it. Look, Yeah, my hair is done. Keisha hooked this on. Look at it. This is nice, right? That's what y'all think. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay? I was gonna come on the show like this, but they told me to put on a hat. I said, this is me. I was actually gonna rock it like this. They said no. I said I look like I was from Baltimore. I don't know what that means, but oh well. Now, I don't know if she expected us to believe this because she actually believed it. Because when you look at, I wish I had one of them. Chelsea, I need you to get me one of those pens. You know, the ones that where you do the pointers. Yeah. Because when we look at, say, I don't know, like, is she thinking that she just grew up? Because when you turn 16, that's your face. I still look the same that I looked when I was 16. This is her face. Those are her ears. They are no longer a part of her body, okay? Cheekbones, contour, the chin is very telling. The eyes are very telling, okay? Hell, even the nose, okay? And she said she had one lip job. One. Listen, I don't know. I think maybe because she's been looking at this for so long that she actually believes it. And she said not a lot of plastic surgery. So what's not a lot? What's not a lot? Obviously, you got your ears pinned back. There's no way that your ears were like this. I look cute with some big ears. When I look cute with some big ears, and now all of a sudden they pin back here, and I know they hurt because every time I put my my headscarf on, and I have to tie my ears down because I need them little edges right there on the side to lay down and stuff. They be painful in the morning, so I know them little earlobes is tearing her ass up. But I just don't understand who asked you. We didn't care. We didn't care. We don't care. We don't care that. I mean, hell, when you look at I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say. I got to take that to the TashaKLive.com. I was gonna talk about them children because a lot of these parents out here be catfishing their children. Okay, a lot of them be doing that. So they go get surgery when they was ugly. Okay, then they become somewhat pretty, and then when the kids come out and the kids is going to school struggling, because people calling them ugly, they don't know what they're talking about. They do know what they're talking about because you did it. You did it. And instead of you teaching me how to love me, I got to figure out how you look like this. And then when they see the photo album, all hell breaking loose. I'm telling you, I would feel upset if I was a daughter and my mama did me like that. But I look just like Lynette, just like her. You can't, look, she can't say I ain't hers. She can't say I ain't hers. Moving on. And more white wine news. Now, she also expects us to believe that she is sleeping with Timothy Chalamet. I don't know. Who? Chalamet. Okay. Like Charlemagne? Like Charlemagne. Okay. All of a sudden, they're done. They are tired of being baby mamas. They are tired of being disrespected. They are tired of being cheated on by these black men, and they don't want them no more. They said that they are done, and black women, y'all can have them back. They done. They done. I ain't seen a black baby daddy still there. Where they at? So they figure that maybe if I would have stuck with my own culture, I wouldn't be a baby mama so early, because it's got to be gut punching to be under 25 and to have 2 kids and you got to, are you coming to get these kids this weekend? You know I got to meet with Timothy. Who? You know I got a date with Timothy. How am I supposed to date when I always got the kids? You always on tour. Who is supposed to help me? Ask your mama. Don't you live next door to her? No. Corey is taking her. Who the hell is this? Hold on for a second. Corey is taking her to the Maldives so she can squirt all weekend. I'm sorry. No. You got to come get these kids. It don't feel good, do it? It don't feel good having to chase them down for child support because you ain't screwing them no more. Imagine how we feel. But you thought you had one up. You thought you could get something out of the black man that the black woman couldn't get. We already knew. We're just waiting on you to find out. And now he done left you with a big ass and 2 kids. And he guess what he doing? I'm screwing somebody else that ain't got no children, okay? Don't you love it? They always do that shit. Now I don't know if she expects us to believe this too, because I don't even think she believes it yet. Ain't he a Disney star? Stranger Things? What he done been on? Who is this? Who is it? Shaq know who he is. Who is he?
This is a movie you were raving about on the airplane.
Don't be saying I was raving about it.
Yeah. The movie with
Talking about Doom?
yeah.
Oh, that's the Doom star?
Yeah.
How many movies he done did? About 2? 3?
Yeah, I think like 6. He did
We got a little money.
1, 2, 3. He gonna be the new Willy Wonka.
He gonna be the Willy Wonka? Ooh, she trying to get a different chick. She is trying to get a different chick. I ain't mad at it, girl. Listen, you better claim him for somebody else, do. Because these black women is coming for these white men. You better watch his ass. Moving on. Remember, coming up, all right, we got Relly B, where the money reside. We got a full interview and on TashaK.com. Tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we got Chance the Rapper and these little videos that done surfaced of him slapping ass, okay? Woman catching her boyfriend in the bed in the projects with another woman. Hulu versus Freaknik, Pusha T and his wife, okay? We're going to be talking about that. Damar Hamlin, Andy Owen, NLE Chopla, and Marissa and Megan Good, Jonathan Majors, okay? He need a job. More on Marcus Houston, as well as a white woman calls a black woman a ninja in Walmart. Okay. Mm-hmm. All that and more at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after the Relly B interview. Okay, let's go and get this Tamron Hall up. Now, I'm irritated because I feel like they don't do this to nobody but us, okay? When you a black woman and you beautiful and you bold and you know who you are and you not trying to be politically correct, everybody got a problem with it. It's like they want us to fall in line. It's like they just want us to about face. But when we push it, now all of a sudden everybody feels attacked. Now, when one half-white woman go on her show, all of a sudden she feels unsafe. Unsafe. She's safe enough sleeping with her ex-husband's co-worker, ex-best friend's half-autistic son, allegedly. You can't tell me that little boy ain't on the spectrum. You can't tell me that, okay? Something. Shit, I know his daddy called him better than that, but probably couldn't teach him. Anyway, moving on. Now, take a look at this clip.
I don't want you at home to do my job. You're already, giving me your time. So for me, it's always a respectful environment. I don't benefit from, an ambush interview. Every guest on our show, they know the topics. They don't know the questions, because if you know the questions, it's not an interview.
Of course.
It's a PR stunt. Mm-hmm. And I say to people, let's talk about it. Tell me your story. Yeah. And now, if you're not happy with the answer you gave, that's between you and your PR team.
I love it. See, this is the issue that I run into too, because everybody want questions. I said, what questions? You know what the hell you done out here? You know what I'm going to ask. Well, can you just send us some questions to vet? No, I will not. But because Larsa Pippen felt the heat and Portia, I felt the attack. She's trying to tell me that I'm not supposed to date my husband. Well, he wasn't your husband. He was somebody else's husband, Portia, okay? When you went on the show. You on the show talking about everybody's childhood husband, R. Kelly, and you waiting in the bedroom for your turn. And now everybody feels attacked because they feel like, oh, is she trying to be the new Wendy Williams? No, this is not a Wendy. This is a whole journalist right here, okay? She's not a personality. This is a whole journalist. This woman went to school, okay? And she don't play by the rules, and I love it. I like it. Just like they got these court shows that y'all go to out here, and you let them call you crackheads and everything. Ain't nothing wrong with this woman here telling you that if you a 60-year-old hoe and you pass your time, it's time to retire. That ain't nothing wrong with that. And I stand beside her. I do. E-News know they had no reason to come up and attack her for the very thing they get paid doing. Could you imagine the audacity of another outlet who's falling in ratings asking this woman, why is she doing what she got to do to keep her job? If these people don't want to answer the questions, don't answer. I would rather not answer. That's all you got to say. That's all you got to say. But I guarantee if it was Killer Ripper ripping somebody a new one, nobody wouldn't give a damn. A damn. At all. Tamron, I stand you, honey. Keep dragging. Moving on. Remember, okay, we got the Relly B interview coming up, all right? Right after this here topic. How long is the interview? About 30 minutes? 30 minutes, okay? I asked him, so you know I don't play around when it comes to these questions. I asked him the questions that everybody wanted to know. I hate when these LGBTQ get on or these black men get on, and then all of a sudden they want to disrespect black women. I don't like that. Because it was the black women that introduced you to the white people that's giving you your checks. Stop. But he took the heat, and he let me ask any question I wanted. That's the only way it's going to go over here. Period. Kassin. Yo! Why you ain't get the picture with the teeth, Jasmine? Why you ain't get them Alvin and the Chipmunk teeth? Remember before my teeth settled in, y'all was saying, yeah, your teeth too big. Now my teeth has molded to my face. It takes a minute. His teeth ain't made to his face. Look how he got to close his mouth. Look at his mouth. When you got to, that's because your teeth too big. So you got to force your mouth to close. So that's why he always like, teeth just sitting on his mouth. Like, yeah, mine have formed. Okay, his hasn't formed because he's still growing. He a child. You know what I'm saying? But apparently Twitch said enough, okay? They have banned this child, put him out, okay? And said don't come back, all right? Now, you know he is the highest streamed and followed person on Twitch. And on these here platforms, there are certain rules that we may not necessarily read because they're changing the rules every month. I got Jasmine looking behind YouTube every month at nudity, everything. We want to know because they try to get you. And they always try to get you on when it's time to pay that money. Every time you come knock on the door looking for your rent money from YouTube, they got an excuse. Well, I get you next Thursday. No, you won't. You're going to get me now. Well, can you please give me 2 more weeks? No, sir, I cannot. No. So on the day that he was supposed to get paid, they deleted his channel on Twitch. The highest streamed out of all the white whiners, okay, over there. They decided to take him down. Now, it's a white boy in second place, okay, in first place, okay, after they got him off the platform. Apparently on Twitch, which is a gaming streaming site, he was playing Grand Theft Auto, and in Grand Theft Auto, pays a shitload of money to advertise on Twitch or with these streamers, and it is the reason why Twitch even came up with Twitch, because YouTube started banning gamers like PewDiePie, they highest streamed and most followed person, because he's streaming and doing jokes and pranks that they don't like. And so they create these content guidelines and then all of a sudden take you down after they just passed the guideline yesterday. So that's what happened here. So he's streaming, doing what he do. He the highest stream. He keep their numbers in every day. People is signing up because of him. They following him. And then he wake up to say he ain't got no job. So he trying to figure out what's going on. He said, and it's always something. It's always the day of when my check is supposed to be deposited. They want to say they ain't got my money. Just like there was an insurance company we bought insurance through, right? What's the name? Huh? No, it ain't Geico. Geico good. They give me my checks. Check. What's the name of the insurance check we just got and it bounced? Please give it to me, because I'm going to tell you how these companies be doing out here now. You forgot the name of it. Don't worry about it. I'll show one. What is it? Next Insurance, okay? So we done paid our little money. They overcharged us. Apparently they got sued. They were supposed to get us back what they overcharged us, which is a cool 800. I need it. Okay, I need my little 800. Right? And we took the check down, the chase, damn check bounced. I said, I know these white folks' check ain't bounced on me. Oh. So we was like, run that again. Just cash it. They said, man, we can't cash it because we looking in the account and they ain't got no money. Wait, what? So they just wrote a bad check. Now, I wrote a bad check to Walmart back when I was 20. They put me on probation. Damn near put me in jail for a $20 bad check. They get to just write $700 bad checks and we just supposed to hold it till the money's available? When is the money available? Because you done hit me with the $235 fees. Because my account was already in the negative anyway. Nah. Yeah, I'm calling my Next Insurance. I need my money. And Twitch, he need his. Now, apparently, he playing a damn game. And on Grand Theft Auto, he bought some prostitutes. And the prostitutes came out and sold a little ass on the game. And they banned him for what the game promoted. He's supposed to play the game and buy prostitutes and everything in Grand Theft Auto. So he doing what the platform was built on. Now here's what I'm gonna say to these creators out here, okay? The bigger you get, cause y'all be trying to understand, Tasha, you're different when you're on here. I am. Because at the end of the day, listen, I ain't trying to earn no cool points with nobody. You understand what I'm saying? But when you got people working with you, they got families to feed and everything like that. They got bills to pay. If these folks say I can't cuss, then I can't cuss. But that's why we got TashaKLive.com. You understand what I'm saying? They can't tell me what to say over there. They can't come and give me a policy over there. As long as we ain't streaming porn, we good. We all right. And we ain't doing none of that. Okay? So these creators, while he was over there becoming the most streamed, he should have known it was only a matter of time. I know he didn't think he was as white as his teeth. I know he did not think that. Boy, don't let them teeth fool you. You still black. Like I said, when I'm teeth there. Well, he got the. Look at him. Tell his teeth too big. Look at his mouth. Because he's trying to hold his mouth closed. All that money he making, you could have asked him to go shave him down. I went and got mine shaved down twice. Look, y'all gonna have to start deviating y'all viewers elsewhere, okay? You're gonna have to start doing that. And I wouldn't even suggest Patreon. Because when we deviated to Patreon, somebody sent in a fake, what was it, Chelsea? What they send in on Patreon to get our Patreon held? A DCMA notice, which means a Digital Copyright Millennium Act notice, okay? Didn't ask no questions. All the viewers I brought over to Patreon, they gonna tell me we got to investigate. Wouldn't give me no phone number, nothing. I said that was the last time I was on that platform. That was the last time. You have got to invest and build your own stuff. That's the only way these people going to take you serious. I guarantee you, when I did my YouTube was like, well, what can we do to make you stay? You know what I said? Immunity. Immunity. They said, Tasha. Hell no. Listen. That's dangerous for us. That would be actually a big risk that we're gonna run. But he young enough, and I know he out here looking stupid. I know he trying to figure out what the hell going on. But when he loads back up that site, he needs to take his viewers onto his own private site and stream and buy all the prostitutes live on the game as much as you want. Okay? Because they're gonna always let you know that you are nothing. Nothing at all. Without us. You remember that. You remember that, boy. You remember that down. All right, after the break, Relly B got to answer some questions. You don't get out here trying to fight no black women, trying to put your finger in a black woman's face because she trying to tell you what's up. You don't do that. You act like the man you is. You don't step to no woman, okay? I asked all the questions. I know he knew, so I'm still giving him a little grace. Because, you know, a lot of folks don't know how to act out here when they get the social media clout. I've been through it. That's what got me in the situation I was in, thinking I'm in the streets. I wasn't, okay? Yeah, took me on the plantation. Listen, we got some sponsors that we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass to hold that thought. Stay right there. We'll be back after the break. Okay, let's go. It was your ex-husband whom you believe you contracted HIV from.
I did.
Okay, and that is no question about that. He was the one that gave it to you, and on top of that, he was sleeping with your father.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna have to go all the way back because that's a lot. That's a lot, and you're only 26 years old.
When I was young, my mom was married into a family. I didn't really know my dad. My dad went to prison for touching on other people's children.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Is he a registered sex offender?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So the fact that he's a bishop and they were still like poking at him because he's a bishop and he's a registered sex offender and he's still a bishop. When I say somebody believing incest, meaning that they know that's their niece, they know that's their cousin, they know that's their children, and they sleeping with them.
Okay, so the cousin, he never penetrated you vaginally?
Only my butt.
What?
And my mom, and God bless the day, my dad, they took me to my first appointment in Jacksonville. And I'm thinking I'm just, going to check on baby, and this is the first grandbaby, so everybody excited. So by my mom being a prophet, it's like she knew something. And I didn't realize it until now, but looking back at my photos, I was like really skinny, and I've never been skinny in my life.
You were told that you were HIV positive. They didn't request that your husband come in to get tested, because normally they tell you to notify all your partners. Did you tell him to come in and be tested?
No, I just immediately got the police in. Because he told me he had it, and he had it for many years.
When did he tell you he had it?
The same day I found out I was positive. It was an advocate on this side, my mom was on this side. And I called him, and I said, so when you was going to tell me? And then he said, tell you what? I said, so when you was going to tell me? And then he said, tell you what? And I said, nigga, don't play with me. When you was going to tell me? Tell you. And he said again, I said that you gave me HIV. And his response was, no, babe, no. I said, nigga, don't play with me. He said, who you around? I lied. I said, nobody. He said he knew he had it, and he had it for years. So I took that information, I gave it to Tallahassee Police Station. They investigated, and they found out.
Let's put the wine down for a second, because at times like this, we need to take a shot of the olive leaf extract, because the olive leaf boosts our immune system and has been known to reverse high blood pressure, lupus, diabetes, and certain cancers. Check them out at myoliveleaf.biz to learn more and to order, or simply click the link below in the description box. Now back to the wine. platform to explain his side, okay? And those of y'all that don't know what's going on in the background, we put it all in the video, so enjoy. Because he does, I mean, at the end of the day, he does have a nice personality, okay? What's going on? All right. Do I need to repeat anything?
Yeah, repeat the mother say thing.
Okay. Real quick. Apparently, we didn't have no sound when I was doing the Mother's Day giveaway promotion, okay? So scan this QR code here. You're going to subscribe to my Bigo. You have to use this QR code to download Bigo. Once you subscribe, your information will be registered, and you'll be entered for your chance to win a Mother's Day package sent from us and a bunch of sponsors, okay? So make sure that you use this QR code and don't go to the App Store because we can't register you from the App Store. All your email, all your information goes through when you use this here QR code, okay? So we look forward to giving back to the mothers, okay, this day. Now, I apologize for having to go back over it, but apparently the damn sound went out, okay? And so, listen, did they hear everything about the rail? The rail stuff? What else did they miss? Put the chat up. Let me see what else they need me to repeat because they'll tell me. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. What else they need me to repeat? Okay, so we're about to introduce our Relly interview, okay? The young man that went viral for where the money reside is at, okay? He had a bit of a situation with a black woman, and I had to ask him some questions on it. And I think y'all will like him anyway, even though y'all may not agree with the act, which I didn't, okay? I think y'all will enjoy him because he's been able to build a very, very nice following and a very nice income, okay? Just from one video going viral at the dealership. So never, ever, ever, ever look at where you come from. It's where you going, okay? And I think Relly B is an example of that. And without further ado, all right, we're going to go ahead and roll this interview. And remember, right after this ends at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are live on TashaKLive.com for the real shit, all right? Let's get it!
Yeah, this man.
Oh, okay, look. Okay, cool. Hey, everything recording? Oh, we good to go? All right. So you good? Everything good? Your ringer off?
I'm good.
Okay, cool. I had to turn my ringer off. All right, so we got Darrell back here. Now you know you got to do your famous intro.
Yeah, I was waiting on that. What a money reside. What a money reside. Okay. I
love it. Have you made that a ringtone yet?
I haven't. Because I want to use the original Yin Yang Twins beat, but you know I have to clear so much and all that, so I kind of just like let it. I made enough. I'm comfortably living now.
Okay. Well, I mean, where the money reside, literally, that is the affirmation.
Yeah.
And it brought you some money because that's why you're here today, brother.
Yeah.
I know you trending on social media right now.
Yes, I love it.
You love it?
I do. For the most part. For the most part, I love it.
Here's what I'm gonna say, because before I get into specifics on what's going on, I feel that black gay men, y'all live between a rock and a soft space.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because, you know, on one hand, it's like, you know, y'all are black women's best friends.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you do the hair, anything like that, but y'all, it's like y'all relate to us on a feminine level. But
right.
Then you have your masculine part that we enjoy too, because y'all put us on game when it comes to these. Right. Okay. And so you have been, ever since your video went viral at the car dealership, things have been on an up, and you haven't been in a controversy yet. Your personality is absolutely amazing.
Right.
You're really charismatic. You're funny. People love being around you. Your energy is everything.
Right.
And then these reality shows, they bring out a different side of you, you know?
My actual side.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, the thing is, what people don't understand, I may get this ha and all that, but at the end of the day, if I'm mad about something or anything else, I'm going to speak my mind. I've never strayed away from speaking my mind in no way, shape, or form. So when I was on the most recent one where I've been trending a lot, I already told them like keep it this and all that, but the girl already has spit on me one time. And I was like, keep it cute.
Okay, real quick, tell us about this reality show, because Now That's TV has been rolling out a lot of like really controversial reality show content. And so you were on the Zeus network for a little while, right?
Yeah, I'm still on it.
Oh, you're still on it. And so I always thought that now, okay, so this new, I guess, network, Now That's TV and Zeus, I always thought there was like a conflict going on between the two.
Maybe. I don't think so.
You said there ain't no conflict in your contracts.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so you're on Zeus, you're working with Natalie, now you're doing a lot of things over there, and Now That's TV has reality shows that are somewhat similar to what Zeus is doing, and I believe this is a show that you're involved with. Tell us about the show.
Well, it's a show called South Central Baddies, and it is it's not just it's for transgendered women and cisgendered women. So they put them in one house, let them do what they do, and it's same similar concept as like Baddies South and Baddies West and everything else, and Bad Boys Club and all. Same concept, just like a different audience of people.
Okay. And so what we're watching here is this. Let me play this real quick. I know you won't be able to see it, but we're going to insert it in here, but I'm just going to, play the audio, because this is the clip that sent you viral. It's got over 1 million views right now. And there's a lot of comments where people are dragging the fuck out of you, Relly. Okay, so I'm going to play this clip. Hold on.
Want to fight her? If you want to fight her one-on-one. Ain't no nowhere. I don't see no puppy dogs around here, Kashmir. I don't play with y'all like that, girl. Girl, you better quit playing with me, girl, like I don't get down like that, girl. I'm not from LA, I'm from Baton Rouge. I don't care. If you want to fight her one-on-one. I'm your friend in real time. Yes, you are. Let me talk about persuasion. I'm your friend in real time. If you want to fight, sit down and talk. If you want to fight her,
now listen, because I know you've seen the clip. You was in the clip. Okay?
Yeah,
and so you was in the clip. All right. So real quick, in this particular clip, explain this clip right here and what we see what's going on. And then I'm gonna go through these comments, because you had to respond yesterday on social media. And I said, while you responding, let me get your official response over here on Wine with the TashaK.
Period. So basically they were fighting, and it was a fight over here, fight over there, fight over there. So whenever I seen that particular fight, she was fighting, and whenever I walked into the midst of it, basically I was like, what's going on? I want to be on top of everything. My reunion, I want to be on top of everything. So I went there, and she wound up spitting in the first one, laying. So I wound up leaving, walking it off. I'm just like, I caught in the miss. So whenever they started doing the most, I'm just like, y'all not about to jump nobody.
Okay.
I'm already pissed off with you that you know to spit on me, and then you doing the most and everything else. So I kind of got my emotions got the best of me, and it is what it is. But even though it brought a lot of controversy, it brought a lot of this.
Okay, all right.
It brought a lot of this. That's the highest.
Now I want to ask you something that's probably, because I ain't never seen this show before, but I'm gonna go watch it. Right? Is them women you was fussing with?
Yeah, that was a cisgendered woman right there. Her name was Cash.
Okay, so that means she was born a woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one where I was doing when I pointed my finger in her face and that was a transgendered woman, and then the other one was so it's almost like half and half almost.
Wait a minute. So the green jacket, that's transgender. Okay, and then the one you was yelling at, that was a woman. Yeah. But it seemed like y'all was ganging up on her.
Who? No, that's her friend.
Oh, okay, that's her friend. Okay.
No, that's her friend. And I was talking to her, and she told me something. And that's why I said, let me talk to her. And I pointed my finger at her.
Okay. So were you going to fight her? Because it looked like you was about to pop her ass.
Oh, no, I yelled at her. I don't put my hands on women.
Okay, so you've never ever put your hands on any woman, no black woman ever?
No, not at all.
Okay. So I guess where people was really upset about, because I'm looking at the comments, they were saying that they felt that as a man, you didn't have to get as aggressive with her.
Yeah, you have to.
You have to?
Yeah, if you watch the show, it kind of tells everything. Like, she went from trying to ruin production cameras and trying to fight security, throwing things at security, spitting at me, spitting at other people, and all that kind of stuff. So eventually you got to get to that point. Okay. It's not like I wanted to put my hands on her, but you got to sit down.
Okay. when you look back on the clip, because like I said, I'm just reading comments and it's just one after the other. They said, nope, gay or straight, keep them hands off of a woman. A lot of people say women have empowered gay men to act like this towards them. What do you say about that comment?
I don't think so, because if women have empowered us to do it, no, I'm gonna do what I want to do. And secondly, it's more the fact that if you feel that way, I don't even really hang with women like that. It's more the fact that if you know what's going on behind the scenes, like her trying to break cameras and all that kind of stuff, you have to do something. Okay. I'm not about to lose money. The network not about to lose money, so I'm gonna sit it down. Her friend is the CEO of the network, and he just letting her run amok.
Why didn't he have security just handle her? Because I feel like you as the host, you shouldn't even have to get up and do all that.
When security, it got to the point where she was even fighting with security. She threw water bottles, she was spitting at people. It was a lot of spit flying that night.
Now you spit on me, you're gonna have to see me. All right, I'm not.
But exactly. So if she spit on me and then I retaliated, but I didn't put my hands on her, they still were dragging me. But that was the highest viewed show on that network.
Do you feel, and congratulations to that, I do, but I do feel that, and I'm kind of with this viewer here. She says, at the end of the day, that's a man willing to fight a woman, says golden_hot peach. Okay. Mm-hmm. She says, this is what we subject ourselves to and call it entertainment. Then we wonder why the state of the Black community is failing. We owe ourselves so much more. Those are my 2 cents.
That's very valid. I live for that. Because the thing is, me personally, I'm not proud of the clip, but on the same token, it's like, if somebody spit on you, I'm glad I handled it the way I handled it, instead of me actually like clicking out and putting my hands on her. So I'm glad I handled it the way I did. But on the same token, maybe I couldn't have yelled at her as much, but.
Okay. What do you have to say about this too? Because I do hear this floating around social media. And I mean, there was a few people that mentioned it in the comments, is that, when it comes to gay men, specifically Black gay men, they feel that some Black gay men take, even though you're not sexually drawn to a woman, you still come from a woman, but a lot of times they feel that gay men forget that, and the disrespect for a woman, especially a Black woman, is at an all-time high, and the energy is not returned when it's another man, whether he's gay or straight.
Oh no, I'll prefer. The thing is, even with Bad Boys Club coming out, I don't know if I can even say that, it was the same situation where they were jumping someone. Okay. And I put my hands on them.
Okay. So I think I remember the first episode, because you had got the fight.
Oh no, this is new season. Okay. So me personally, I believe that my energy is actually worse towards men, because I actually like women more than men. I was raised by a woman, like a single parent. She was my grandmother. She is my grandmother. Okay. So me personally, I feel like my energy is more directed towards men, and it actually a show on Bad Boys Club, because same situation, just a different outcome.
Okay. Are you afraid of being canceled by your core audience? Because there's a lot of Black women who ride hard for you. No? Why not?
Due to the fact that, if it happens, it happens. If it was meant for me to be canceled, it was meant for me to be canceled. If it's not, it's not. Like, it kind of, it is what it is. But on the same token, I'm going to stand firmly on that clip, because if anybody else was spit on, they would have done the same thing.
Okay. I thought, I didn't think they were women, because I didn't watch the clip, and this is no shade to Black women. But when I saw the one in the green jacket, I just assumed that, I was like, why is everybody getting upset? I didn't think they were both women, because like I said, I hadn't seen the show, but I'm gonna go and watch the show. Okay. And so do you feel that it's important for the LGBTQ, especially like Black men or queer men, to take a stance against abuse from some of the gay and queer men in the community?
Yeah, me personally, like I said, I wouldn't hit a cisgender woman, nor would I hit a transgender woman. But on the same token, if I have to sit you down and talk, It's a lot of technicality. It's a lot of technicalities.
What's technical?
It's a lot of technicalities with it, because then you'll be classified as a transphobe, and you're transphobic. This and for all kind of things. It's a lot of technicalities.
Well, let me interrupt something real quick. So you watch Love After Lockup?
No.
Okay. Well, there's a show about a black couple, Monique and Derek. Derek has a transgender sister, okay, who put hands on his woman. And I literally held him accountable for that, because I was like, how are you going to let your sister, who was born a man, is still a man down there, put your hands on your woman?
It's a lot. It's a lot that go into it. I can't even describe. Because I don't know much about it. But even if you used to say like if you say the slightest thing that's kind of like derogatory, you're automatically classified as a transphobe.
So are you more worried about being canceled by the LGBTQ community than black community?
No, more of the black community. But on the same token, it's like, it's reality TV. So would I put my hands on a woman? No. On that clip, did I yell at her? Absolutely. Did I sit her down? Absolutely. But sometimes, if you watch the show, you would have to see that that's what you had to do with her.
Okay. Now, are you gay? Have you ever been with a woman before?
I have.
Are we getting wine today? I love the exclusive. Where the money reside? No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Where the money reside? Where the money reside? What? Don't do that. Don't do that, Relly B. Don't do that. You know I'm with the now. When did you get some really?
In high school and in college, but it happened by accident.
How you get by accident?
Because that wasn't my intentions.
It wasn't your intentions.
Mm-mm.
So somebody just sat on you.
No, she basically said she could turn me straight, and I was like, somebody said that in high school, and she said I'm not them, and I was like, okay, we'll try it.
Okay, and so neither time you didn't like it.
It was cool, but I like to be choked out by a man.
I mean, there's some strong women out here that can choke out you now.
Never seen it. Never seen it. Never seen it.
You know, I've done an interview with what is that porn star's name that I did the interview with, Jasmine? He looked like Future. I forgot his name, but he actually, I forgot his name. He looked just like Future, man.
He's straight up gay.
He gay? Well, I don't know. Here's the thing, because it's one of those complicated things. He only sleeps with transgender men. So what would you call that?
He only sleep with transgender
men.
I don't know, because there's so many technicalities that go into it. It's like I'm already on a very controversial show. I can't be too much more controversial. Jesus.
And he said that, he's been with men and does consider himself gay, because even though the women were born women, but they're men now. He says he just no gay man likes this is what he said. He said a vagina is much cleaner. What do you have to say about that?
Well,
you weren't ready for this today at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, were you?
Well, let me go get it.
What are you going to get? He going to get. I like that we can see what he's doing.
They see you in the mirror.
Who is that?
That's my boyfriend.
Let me see.
Well, this keeps me together.
No, he didn't. Who was the dude in the back? That was
my
your
boyfriend.
Why he run out the bathroom like that? You should have saw.
You see him?
He don't know. Look, listen, are you public with him?
Not really. I posted him on my page and I blurred him out.
So we got the exclusive. I'm trying to see some. Move, Relly. Move, Relly. You in the way. Tell him to come here. I want to ask him something.
I just said you want to ask you something.
Ooh, we getting a wine today. Where he at? What's that? Come on. Now he acting like he in a horror movie. Don't do that.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy?
What's up?
But yeah, this keeps me together.
Okay, we used to use them back in the day. We used to put vinegar and water in them for us. You know, Summer's Eve and all that.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Wow.
that's what keeps you together. So you're basically saying you're not no diss to women, but you prefer the other hoe as opposed. It's
Oh no,
not
not
better.
me. I prefer the peen.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get the
I
information
prefer
here. Okay.
I prefer the peen. Yeah.
You prefer the peen. Okay. So you don't really like to judge one or the other. So,
No, it is like whatever goes on in that palace over there, that's what goes on. Whatever goes on in the next person's palace, that's on them. If it's not involving me, I tend not to care.
Okay.
Because everybody have interesting ways of, getting the orgasm and all that. I like the old school way.
What's the old school way?
Just the regular sex, not the ropes and the chains and the whips and
So you ain't got your candy coated on order.
No, not at all.
Okay. I still want to see who that man was. I'm trying to get the
Can you come see, sir, please? So
please tell him, please help me.
Come see.
Why is he shy? He ain't in front of the camera.
I don't know. He always like that, and he's very quiet. He's like night and day.
So he's not in front of the camera. He don't do reality TV or nothing. He's just a regular guy.
He actually on his lunch break.
I understand that. He ain't want them problems at work. I understand that. I thought maybe he was in the limelight as well because you have access. He's not jealous
of what?
Of like you being around all these like nice looking men and everything on TV and stuff. He not jealous?
What show I was on when they had a bunch of nice looking men?
I'm already nice looking. Ain't nothing to be jealous.
Ooh. What he say?
He said I'm already nice looking. Ain't nothing for me to be jealous about. But LaMurda ate. But like you see the picture behind me, he ate. But as to like when I do shows now, I don't really look at them as like anything. I look at them as coworkers.
Okay, you better because you know they're gonna try to hit you with a lawsuit. You know how they are now.
With the new season,
where the money reside, where the money reside.
Not over here. I ain't got it. I ain't got it. But with the new season of Bad Boys, I looked at them as coworkers. It's more of like coworkers, even though, I handled a few people due to the same thing I said with her. Yeah, same thing I said with them. It's like I stand on the no jumping. So even if they jumped you and I ain't see it, don't jump them.
Okay.
I'm that.
So you ain't never in reality TV smash none of them. Really?
On this season, I would come home.
But the last season, you hit that.
I had my ex on the last season. If you remember when Jonathan beat up Rio?
Yes.
And you remember I came out the blue screaming, "What happened? What happened?"
That was that.
I was with my ex in my room. If you watch Bad Boys Club, you see the party. He was the one that had on the red puffer jacket.
Oh.
Because it was in LA and my ex lived in Watts.
Okay, you like them rough, don't you? Watts, they'll love, Yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Well, listen. No, I just wanted you to clarify that clip because I saw it and everybody was sending it to me. That was like, you need to drag his ass. I said, I'm gonna ask some questions. I said, I got to find out if they women first because they look a little strong. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, I like it. I love it, but I hate it. Like, honestly, I wish I could have talked to her differently, but it was no other way to talk to her. Like, constantly telling her like chill out, this and the fourth and everything else with the spitting, the water, trying to mess up camera crews and everything else. So that was the only way I could talk to her. Do I wish we could have did it differently? A little bit. Okay. But sometimes it is what it is.
Okay, all right. Anything else you got coming up that you want people to know about before we wrap this up really real?
So Bad Boys Club season 2 is coming out on Zeus Network. I will be on that with my nice outfits this time. And then I have DDT Hair Care Line coming out April 23rd.
Okay.
And then I'm actually investing into real estate too. So that's
you got some money.
Oh no, I don't.
How much reality TV paying? Let me see if I can get it.
No, that show. I actually, and the thing is, I respect that show so much because after the girl spit on me, they gave me like 5 extra K.
Oh.
So I appreciated it.
Right about now, I'll probably be willing to take some spit for 5,000. So yeah,
but it's in the works, like, with that whole situation with the controversy and everything else. That was the highest viewed episode that they had on that show ever.
Oh wow.
Ever.
Okay. Well, I mean that's ultimately what it boils down to is the numbers. Now, are you and this young lady still friends, or y'all are not friends?
Oh no, we were already cool, but after the whole situation, it was all the issues that I had with the whole show and everything, with her bullying one girl. Like, she couldn't beat up one person, so she'd just walk up to the person and randomly start hitting them. So we already had a little issue right there. So that's what kind of ultimately kind of like caused like me to be like, But then whenever she tried to start jumping people after you, got beat up multiple times.
Okay.
You know.
Well, listen, Darrell, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You're always just a big ball of energy to hang with. I can't wait till I'm out there in Texas. I can call you and we can hang out. Absolutely. Okay. You can show me where the money resides. Lord knows I need it right now. I need it. So we will definitely be following. And if anybody want to catch the show, they can just follow and subscribe to Now That's TV. I think Now That's TV _TV or just Now That's TV. Do follow him on the Zeus Network as well. Follow him. We're going to put your Instagram here as well so they can go ahead and follow you there. All right, and we back. We're live. We're live. Damn. All right, so thank y'all so much for watching. Okay, I appreciate Relly B for coming through to give us his side on what happened there in that clip. Okay, hopefully he'll know how to better manage his emotions, okay, going forward, especially when it comes to women's, okay? Coming up on TashaKLive.com, we are going to be introducing this Erica Dixon and Scrappy and Bambi story with Imani and everybody dragging everybody on social media. You know, we can't put that up here, okay? It is heavily censored. We're also going to be talking about Carisha and Diddy. Okay, white woman calling a black woman NLE chopper. Okay, I guess apparently is making babies, actually paying for babies to be made with shots and stuff and leaving them. How you get what is it called? In vitro fertilization. Okay, yeah, starting at $20,000, and then you don't want to take care of the baby. All right. Also, who else we're going to be talking about? Jonathan Majors, Marcus Houston out here dragging y'all asses. Okay, Hulu and Hulu versus Freaknik. Okay, the ladies of Freaknik, the aunties, and the grandmamas of Freaknik. Okay, is suing Hulu, trying to stop the footage from coming out, and also a girl catching her boyfriend cheating. In the projects, okay, went through his window on the side of the project building and threw, a $9 Starbucks drink on him. That's what I was mad about, because that Starbucks is hella expensive, okay, and much, much more, okay. So if you're not subscribed to TashaKLive.com, you have to go to TashaKLive.com, create your account, then you can download it on Roku. We did just announce today that TashaKLive.com is available. Hold on for a second. Hold that thought. Wait a minute. Hold on. We are now available, okay, in these here countries. Yeah, we updated, okay? So, we're available in Panama, if you're streaming from Panama, because I know a lot of people from Panama couldn't access TashaKLive.com. Argentina, Peru, France, Colombia, Australia, Chile, Costa Rica, the rest of the world, Canada, United States, Guatemala, Mexico, El Salvador, Ireland, Germany, Nicaragua, Brazil, United Kingdom, Honduras. Okay, and users in these regions can now add the channel by visiting the channel store and using code G5 VXKCT. That's G5 VXKCT on your Roku and update your channel, okay? Which means, bitch, we worldwide. And I'll see y'all at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget, scan the QR code, okay? Download Bigo using this QR code to enter your chance to win a Mother's Day gift package, okay? And with that being said, now I gotta go. Bye.